Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Kiddushin, page 31, which primarily discusses the importance of honoring one's parents. Now, the Torah does require that a person is supposed to honor their parents and also to fear their parents, to be able to show this level of respect with fear, namely, for example, not to sit in their seat, not to contradict them, and to honor them by showing them respect in many different ways, giving them food, drink. And the Talmud goes through great length of all different people and unbelievable things that they did in honoring their parents. Now, it's interesting, the language of the Torah is not the same when it comes to honoring your parents and fearing them. When it's found in the Ten Commandments about honoring parents, it says, Kabed et avicha vet imecha. Honor your father, and then it says honoring your mother. The question is why? And yet, to show the inconsistency, when it comes to showing fear, it says the opposite, that a person, ish imo v'aviv tira'u. A person needs to fear their mother and their father. So how come when it comes to honor, it mentions honoring your father and mother, and yet when it comes to fear, it says your mother then your father? So the Talmud here tells us a very fascinating answer. He says that it's a known fact by the one who created the world. In other words, it's innate, part of the DNA and the makeup of genetics of the way that a man and a woman are as parents are very, very different. And each one makes a very valuable contribution to a child's life. But it says, in reality, a child is going to gravitate more toward wanting to respect or honor their mother because of her softness and her kindness and her more nurturing nature. And therefore, the Torah says, don't forget also to honor your father. So when it says honor, it mentions the father first, so that we should not lose sight that even though it may be easier to honor your mother and to be nice to your mother and respectful to your mother because all the things that she has done to nurture you, you have to also honor your father. However, when it comes to fear, when it comes to the one who is the disciplinarian, the one who's showing you specific ways of life and how you're supposed to conduct yourself, so the Torah here tells us it's primarily the father. And therefore, there's this automatic nature that a person is going to be more afraid of their father and less of their mother. Hence the expression, wait till your dad gets home. And that's the reason why the Torah here reverses it and says, don't forget, when it comes to fear, fear your mother and your father. Don't forget to also fear your mom. So again, the Torah is telling us a couple of very fascinating things. For one, it shows the importance, the vital necessity of having a two-parent home where you have a father and a mother, where they're both involved. Unfortunately, we live in a society in which there is very often a broken home where there's a single parent, and a lot of times it's the mother, and the father is not there. And the mother makes tremendous contributions, great self-sacrifice to be able to give as much as she can to this child. But as much as she gives, it would be foolish to think that doing something all on your own is just as good as having a partner who has different strengths that are able to be brought to the table to be able to help this child grow and develop. Unfortunately, we live in a society where so many children are missing that fundamental piece of having a father figure, and of course sometimes only having a father and not having a mother figure. Here it's telling us that a mother and a father are both vital, and they both bring different things into a family and into their parenting skills. I don't have to act like a mother, and my wife doesn't have to act like me. Together, we're able to come as one in order to be able to give our children a great future.